Hello everyone. It is Melissa, Queen Bee Mel, and today is my brush cleaning day. And if you don't know, you should be cleaning your makeup brushes at least twice a month, maybe even more often. I tell my students this all the time. If they're having acne problems, chances are they have not been taking care of their brushes. Think about it. If you're using a brush on your acne and you're not cleaning it, that bacteria is actually growing inside your brush. So I know one of my students went to a dermatologist for acne medication, and I asked her the simple question: do you wash your brushes, especially when you're breaking out? Do you clean your brushes every time you use them? You should be doing that. I know some of us get lazy, but it is a little bit of a chore. I consider it a project. I end up spending probably about 20 minutes to a half an hour cleaning all of my brushes, but it is very important to keep your skin free of bacteria and the things that cause us to break out. So I actually found this tool on Amazon. I shop Amazon a lot. But anyway, it is a makeup brush cleaner. It says portable, electronic, automatic. And actually, it is not electronic. It runs on batteries, which is fine. We are okay with that. But it came with a bowl that you put your cleaning liquid in. I actually used some of my brush cleaner. I use Mary Kay makeup brush cleaner, and I use this in between deep cleans. So I didn't want to put soap in there. Sometimes I've used like a good shampoo, very, very diluted, to clean my brushes. But in between, I spray them and wipe them off on a paper towel until I don't see any color coming off. So I probably do the deep clean every 2 weeks, and at least every couple of days I spray them with my Mary Kay brush cleaner and wipe them off on a paper towel. But anyway, so it comes with all these different attachments, and they also serve as a drying stand. But I have to say, you should always lay your brushes flat to dry, because a lot of times they have a base. This is actually what holds the brush together to the base. And sometimes the handle itself is wood. But if you're not careful, if the liquid sits inside there, it will break down the ability to hold those bristles in. I learned that the hard way with my paint brushes. So some of my paint brushes, when I'm painting, I dry them as best I can and lay them flat, and then they will stand up ready for me to use the next time. So there's this little part here that slides onto the motor. It's almost kind of like one of those toothbrushes, a Sonicare, where the attachment for the toothbrush goes on. So it's the same kind of concept. You're going to put that on there, and then you're going to slide whatever size. Here, I'll show you one. You're going to slide whatever size holder you need for the size brush you're going to use. There's one really huge one. I don't know who has a brush. The only brush I've ever seen that big is one of those neck brushes that we don't use in the industry anymore because they're not sanitary unless you're cleaning them every time you use them on a client. Anyway, so you put the size holder on there for your brush, and then you slide your brush. They're rubber grippy, like silicone things. And then when you turn it on, you'll see the bristles go flying out. So it's definitely going to get in there. Okay, this is my first time using it, so we're all going to see how it works together. And hopefully you're going to start seeing that water get, ooh, let me turn it on. Oh yeah. This is just my concealer powder brush. So you can see, and it was probably like a week ago that I cleaned it. So I just wanted to see how well this works. It really vibrates well, and you can bring it out, and actually, look at that. It's making the water. Can you hear it? It's really pretty powerful. I was surprised that it was going to make the bristles go straight out to the side. And even away from the water, you see the power of that? It's actually making the water move around, and I'm not even on the water, so those bristles are creating enough of a wind to make that happen. Whew, I'm excited about that. And that brush looks really clean. I should have showed you before. Maybe I'll try another one. And it doesn't feel that wet, so that's great. Lay these down flat to dry. Let me try my blush brush. This one should change the water because there we go. You and I together, first time using this thing. Let's see some color come out. Oh yeah. Not too much color. I don't use a ton of blush, but you can see it is changing a little bit. Now I'm gonna hold it up and I'm spinning that water out. Actually, that's changing the watercolor more. It looks like it matches the lid of this because it's getting all of that cleaner and water out. It's moving that air around. I mean, look at that. It's pretty powerful for 2 AAA batteries in there. But you can see it definitely, oh, this is exciting. I think I'm gonna love my deep cleaning brush days much better. Let me see what else I can use. I think I might have to change, yeah, I have to change the end on this one. I'm gonna use my defining brush. This is the one where I use a darker color to go into the crease. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't have too much color. I think I used a little brown on it last. Okay, so overall, I'm pretty happy with this tool. Fluffed it right up. I always like to, afterwards, take my fingers and smooth those fibers down on the edge. If you've ever tried to make a nice creased line and it's looking like you're using a fluffy brush, make sure that you actually take the bristles and smooth them the way they're supposed to. It's just one of those things I learned with my paint brushes as well. So then you pop this thing off. And then, just like I said, it looks like your toothbrush thing. You really don't have to take that off. And then the stand also has a place for you to put your, you can stand your thing up over here. Actually, it doesn't really stand that great. But like I said, you should always let your brushes dry flat so that you don't get it into down into the handle on the barrel. I believe this is called the furrow. You don't want water to get down into there. So smooth your brushes out. Actually, these feel like they're almost dry, so that spinning around really does dry it. You just want to make sure you have it down in that bowl. Otherwise, you're going to have your makeup liquid splatter everywhere. So anyway, if you like this, I will post it down below. It says it dries in 10 minutes, and I believe it. I believe I could use this brush for my makeup in another 10 minutes or so because it does feel like it's almost completely dry. I will post the link to this one below. Again, it says electronic, but it is, I guess, battery powered. I thought it was going to have a plug, which is fine because then I could take it with me if I go anywhere. I don't know that I would carry this with me the whole time, but I probably could clean them easier in the sink and use that thing to really spin the water off. So hope you liked the video. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe. I will be coming out with more tips and tricks, advice, cooking, gardening, and some coaching videos in the near future. So I hope to see you all again, or I hope you see me all again. In the meantime, have a great day. Peace.